everyone, welcome back. As a reminder, I'm Jess Maitland. I'm here with
Diane Lasher-Benti.
And we are on our next section of our all things anxiety talk.
For this one, we really wanted to just focus on panic attacks. Now, panic attacks can happen with anxiety, and people can actually have panic attacks without generalized anxiety. So there is a big difference, but we think it's very important that we talk about, define what is panic attacks, kind of give you what the list of symptoms are. But I can tell you that if you have experienced a panic attack, you know exactly what we're talking about, and you will never forget having a panic attack.
Do you think that's, as a counselor, do you think that's one of the things that people are most concerned about?
Once they have a panic attack, they have tremendous fear of getting another panic attack and want to avoid it at all possibilities.
Okay.
And the key word I just used here is avoid. Because I know that's a hallmark of anxiety, that they will do anything to avoid the panic attack and even do unhealthy coping mechanisms to avoid panic attacks.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yes. So that's why.
Let's just dive right in. I just wanted to ask that question.
No, it's a very, very good question, and it's very important. So I'm just going to actually read the list of symptoms. Sudden fear of terror that strikes without warning. People experience a panic attack may believe that they're having a heart attack or they're dying or going crazy. They feel like a racing heart, feeling weak, faint, or dizzy. Tingling or numbness in the hands and fingers, a sense of terror or impending doom or even death. Feeling sweaty or having chills, chest pains, breathing difficulties, feeling a loss of control. So now those are all like on a range. So you can have a panic attack on the lower end where you might just feel sweaty and have the chills and some difficulty breathing, or you could have the extreme where you have the high intense terror and feel like you're having a panic attack and that you could possibly die.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, and some people do actually go to the emergency room thinking they're having a heart attack and it's actually a panic attack.
Right. And it's very, like you said, it's something you don't forget. And along with that, it's something that's very real, I feel. Like the experience of a panic attack is very real.
Your body is generally reacting to the anxiety, the panic that you're having in that moment. So yes, your body, those reactions all are happening in your body. Your heart is racing, you are actually sweating, you are doing those things, those are happening in real life. Now, the good news with a panic attack, believe it or not, there is actually such good news, is that it is treatable, and you can actually work through the panic attack and do tools and traits, which we'll be talking about actually, because a panic attack is like going up a hill. So you kind of like start out, you're just doing life, and then you're gonna like, for some people the panic attack is like a long hill, and has a peak, and then has a decline. Some people it's a very sharp, steep. Some people it's more of like a rolling hill, so
valleys
but generally panic attack will only last 10 to 15 minutes. So that's a key thing to remember, that if you are experiencing it, because it feels like it's going to it is lasting forever, but it doesn't. There is always a natural decline to the panic. Okay. So depending on, and there's tools that you can actually do. All the tools that we've been talking about is what I'm going to encourage you to do in between panic. So like every day, if you do these things, that when you do have a panic attack, it will lessen. So it's just sort of like a little speed bump kind of thing. Absolutely. Instead of a huge steep hill. But once you're in it, and this is what we're going to talk about in our next video, it's very important. There's grounding exercises. There are things to do to help you lower that hill, but also quicken the pace of it so you can get through it faster.
Absolutely. And I just want to add on that for the people that are watching this, just to really learn about it, you don't need to have had experienced a panic attack to benefit from these tools that we're going to introduce in the next video.
And actually, we use some of these tools when people have very high stress, trauma, when they have chronic stress over their lives. These are really great tools to help regulate your body.
Yeah, absolutely. So I guess before we get too carried away,
we're going to stop.
Yeah, right. Thank you for watching.